One of the days will be wind walking to a city, probably dancing to trade in my chain at least for magic magic things for making magic items that I'm going to try to make. I will offer to sell everyone else's while I'm in town if y'all want. I'll also just cast wind walk on everyone. Wind walk, by the way, is a spell I have. It can target up to myself and up to one additional person per 3 levels. So right now, the party as it is right now, but if Doom comes back, I'll be leaving out a person. It lets you transform into gaseous form, which you're vapor basically, but you keep your shape and look. You can't attack or speak or cast spells or anything while you're doing it, although actually you'll still be able to because yours don't have verbal or somatic components, I think, since it's psychic. So I think you would still be able to do your psionic blast, I think. Kinetic blast. But it also lets you fly at 10 feet per round, or per move, with perfect maneuverability, or you can summon wind to move you at up to 600 feet, which ends up being 60 miles per hour. So that's what I'm doing to just get to town and back in a day quickly. Yeah.
How many of the chains?
I'm offering to sell anyone else's if they want me to, just for gold pieces, if anyone wants me to. Or y'all could also go to town or whatever.
Do you want him to sell your chain for you, or do you want to go with town with him?
I'll go to town with you.
Okay.
Are you going to go to town?
That was the other thing. We're actually skipping a bit. So after the fight, role-playing should be happening. Because we kind of just met still.
I tried to get to that, and then...
Yeah, I think things...
Got out of hand.
Yeah.
Alright, so the last body burns away. The fire starts to die down as the grease gets burnt out. Everybody's pretty bloodied and bruised. Well, the giant wolf is. I think everyone else pretty much was okay.
And after a few rounds, everybody was okay.
Yeah. And then the cleric heals everybody. You're always covered in goop.
I'm missing 2 extremities.
I know.
You're always missing 2 extremities.
I hope that doesn't continue to be true.
Will you at least let me buy you a hand?
No. I think I'm really close to being able to fix it anyway.
Rocky, I want to give you a hand here.
Shiana starts to laugh.
I've already sworn to be your right-hand person.
Give yourself another 200 XP.
Does a 12 hit your touch AC?
Marine Jack. No?
Okay.
What were you trying to do?
I shot an icicle past her, apparently. I'm not even going to subtract that. We're going to pass it that way. So, slave? You were a slave?
Yes.
You got away?
Yes.
So they didn't pay the bill.
I was forced to do unspeakable things for horrible people.
Yeah, they didn't pay the bill. Okay.
Falky's going to stop and think for a second. They'd be like, you know, of all the things, it's not the worst thing to be a patron saint of, but it's not what I was expecting. It's the second whore that I've saved.
Was California?
Yes.
No, she was chained to the ceiling.
She was chained to a ceiling for what's the word that I'm looking for?
Miss Copy?
No, I think it starts with an I.
Insubordination?
That's the one. For insubordination
I didn't
while
say it
being
had
a
anything
whore.
to do with sexuality. I just said it was unspeakable.
No, but we're assuming that.
Okay.
Well. Alright.
Slave. Sex that different. Just one word.
Oh.
You want to tell that to the billions of black people that, that are still kind of pissed over that?
So. That was kind of cool though with the. What was that actually?
What was what?
What you were hitting them with. Also, by the way, you can choose what form it is, the weapon. It's a light or one-handed blade.
Oh, okay.
So what are you like defaulting to? Or are you like changing up every time? Or it doesn't matter mechanics-wise, it's just...
I'm guessing it's basically just a spark comes out of my hand.
Well, no, like it's a blade. It's the
Oh.
form of a bladed weapon.
You choose what it looks like. It's just
For when you're doing the melee.
So, like, is it a sword? Is it an axe? Is it a hatchet? A machete?
Saber, dagger.
Scythe?
Yeah, it's, I mean, it's a sword.
Just like a basic short sword, or...
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't put the compass sword in my inventory.
You're so happy you found it again.
Huh? And it's not covered in
Oh.
it. You who should not be named.
You swing it and it goes short for Robert.
No!
Fools bastard.
That's just the sound it makes.
No.
Short for Robert. Short for Robert. When he
No.
stabs Bob. Bob. Short for Robert.
I'm gonna try it with a sword. Fucking Sandler. Sandler.
But when you block parries with it, it screams. No, it does not say Bob short for Robert.
It's the spring.
No.
What? What just happened?
I'm a douchebag.
Okay. That's fine then.
I think it's okay being this drink.
I'm a
Yeah.
racist douchebag.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's fine.
What's that?
Large people I don't know, that's all it is.
be strange like that. I have friends.
How many people live in this house?
He doesn't live here.
A lot.
It's fine. He doesn't live here.
Like 6.
To answer that question, though, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now I'm going to do a sit-in.
Haha, I was correct.
So you said you do whatever I wanted?
That was a good punch to sit in at. He's like, I'm gonna sit in. So you said you're gonna do whatever I wanted?
Oh, you're gonna hold me to that, huh?
Hey.
Yeah, you saved my life. Sure.
Okay. I dig around in my backpack for a second. Take out what looks to be a weird looking stick.
Step.
I hit it on... I guess I would take out my mace and just tap it on that, because that was how you activated the water sparklers, right? Okay. I hand to you a stick that has started sprinkling out tiny drops of water and say, "Welcome to the party."
Okay.
We should make those but like grease. So you just set them on fire. And then have like just little pieces of fire.
You know what those are called?
What, sparklers?
Sparklers.
You're sparklers.
Those are just regular sparklers.
That's dirty digging.
Alright, so you build your city.
Yeah, and I'll make introductions, tell you about Doom. I've decided I'm going to become a tyrant of all of the ferals here.
Because you know they're a little bit feral. They don't know how to run things here.
Yeah, I'm domesticating the ferals.
Yep.
I'm not saying that in game though. I'm not making that pun in game. At least not yet. I may
He's
at some point.
domesticating
Not yet.
ferals.
Yeah, I may at some point. But out of game, that's what I'm calling this arc in my head.
That's the episode
Yes.
name. That's the name of these bunch of episodes.
Maybe not this one, because I'm not. I think that will come a little bit later. But yeah, there will be some episode called that probably. Okay. during the next bit of building the town, I am also going to make the first +2 part of the headband of mental prowess. By the way, all of the ones I've made so far can only be used by neutral characters, true neutral characters, other than the Purify Food and Drink one, which can only be used by clerics.
Okay.
Which is how I'm making them cheaper. And oh yeah, do I get full? How much do I sell them for? Because the chains, because normally it's half price. Mine, in particular, I am trying to trade in for more materials, and I'm hoping that as a barter instead of a sale, I can get a little bit more.
5 copper.
That's
From
a
that
14
sale- From that
overall?
sale, 5 copper.
Overall?
Overall 14.
You barter it for about 1,000 gold less.
So 7,000 instead of 4,000. What it would normally be. I'm okay with
I
that.
was picking, but that sounds like a little too much.
No, normally I would get it for
I'm just-
4,000
I'm
less.
just picking with you.
And I rolled a 1 and got a good deal.
Hey, you didn't
so,
tell me that part.
I got a 14. That's what I told
Okay.
you.
Whoa! Good dirty digging. You rolling that? You roll a 1. You roll a 1. You suck.
Not on skills.
30.
I don't know what version of what game y'all running.
Pathfinder.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so.
So I do that. I make that. Which is
Makes you want to do something dirty to somebody when they roll a 1. Then.
okay. Dude. Okay. So I will have made a small what's it called? Reservoir for the spring as well. So 30. What would I say? 33 houses. Reservoir, and then on like the 7th or 8th day, I'm using mage. What's it called? It's here somewhere. Mage's decree to announce to everyone.
What to the tree?
Mage's decree. To announce to everyone within a
No.
actually, how big of a territory is this?
Like feral territory?
Yeah, like from here to the other end of it.
It's like. It's like 45 miles from north to south.
Oh wow, it's more than I thought. Then I will be telling everybody in the southern. Everybody within 12 miles of me.
In all directions?
Yes. Let's see. In common. O come ye all who once called yourselves feral, to the town on the largest hill near the southern edge.
I bought those.
Stop. No.
That's what I
Quick,
thought.
plentiful food and shelter await. And I believe that's exactly 25.
I got something.
Fucking hell.
and that is all characters hear that within their heads. All creatures of intelligence 3 or higher within 12 miles of me hear that within their heads. It carries no weight other than the words, like no suggestion or anything in it, just that. And then I wait.
After a few hours, people show up, and then some more people, and then some more people.
I'm going to wait on the.
I'm gonna sit on the pavilion with the other people.
Yeah, I'm going to be waiting in the middle of the pavilion. Oh, I didn't make a stage. I should have made a stage. Well,
That's in the future.
You get a crowd.
I'm also quickly trying to prepare some spells. I know I've got. Let's
Do we
see.
still have a bunch of sparklers?
Oh, you're preparing spells?
I'm not gonna do all of them necessarily. I've just got a few that I need, and then I've got decent. Because we're getting close. Take
I
time.
took the lead out of my pencil and you stabbed me in my knee.
That means that.
I'm sorry.
You're a crazy person.
Yeah.
Sorry for the waiting.
Are you gonna come to the house for dinner tonight?
Do you want to go swimming instead? Because that's something that I can more easily go to, more quickly be in bed after. It sounds really nice to me.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We'll have to run back to the house and get our stuff for it, but
Alright.
What?
I thought it's mine.
Cool.
Might help you back a little bit.
Yeah. Pretty cool. Wes coming
Yeah, sure.
if he wants to.
Yeah.
Somebody quit hogging all the damn pillows on the bed.
Not bad.
Three.
Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah, but you slept longer.
Oh no.
Hey. That's why I had to get up early this morning too. Oh, somebody
Alright,
get home.
let's fuck Chandler.
Just step outside real quick so I can see he is out of school. He should be.
Yeah, they do that.
Sure.
You're not kind of rude. You are trying to keep Chandler.
We didn't even have another one.
Chandler, what laptop do you have?
Did your mom want to get the stuff out of
It's an
the
HD.
truck?
We can probably do that tomorrow. It's
What?
like that she needs to use it every day she goes to work, so it can't just be like Super Amazon. But
Okay.
tomorrow I'm off. I should be able to. Don't you work that morning? Tomorrow morning?
I work tomorrow evening.
Oh, okay. I still might be able to do it before you go in tomorrow. I don't know. I'll figure it out in a bit.
I keep looking at this little
The
hookah
hookah?
you got over here with the dragon, and all I can hear looking at it is, "Look, you got porridge, and it's happy to see you." From Mulan.
I can dig it.
He looks way. He just looks way super happy for a dragon. I guess ice cream.
We'll probably be finishing up like in the next hour.
Okay. Let's see.
Harley peed on Allison this morning. He got just so super excited.
What?
We have 4 dogs. Yogi is the biggest. He's a black lab blue heeler. And then Dixie's our oldest. She's the mama. Dixie, Camo, and Harley are all Jack Russell Australian Shepherd mix. And so Dixie is Harley's mama. Harley is only a couple of months old. He's still a puppy. And then Camo, my baby, he is Dixie's nephew / baby daddy. Welcome to Alabama. It's that I actually know a couple and they're cousins.
Oh.
Okay.
You could pull up that.
They're like, well, we weren't raised together, so we really didn't know each other. That still doesn't cancel anything out.
You're still really different.
So I'm going to wait till nightfall. I will have done Mage's Decree at sunrise, and at nightfall, how many people have showed up?
At least 200.
Okay. There's enough room for them all to sleep under the pavilion, and a decent number of them will be in houses, actually. Nice. And there's definitely food for them. Although, only 4 days worth after all of that, which is disappointing. No, 40 days worth. I can't math. That's better. Okay, so at nightfall, I'm going to cast. Let's see. I'm doing this. I'm going to cast Anti-Life Shell and Aura Sight. And then go to the middle of, well, like to one side of the pavilion so I can address everyone. And I'll say, greetings. I am Valkyrin of the Order of Pharasma. All that is here I have built in 2 weeks, including that spring. I've also thusly filled the larder, as some of you have seen already. I will not mince words. I intend to be a dictator to you. However, I'm not unreasonable, and for you to be of a profit to me, you must be first prosperous yourselves. Therefore, I will not have any set taxes upon you until I have made sure there is an industry here. I will be providing food and shelter free of charge for any who are willing to stay and become my serfs, I guess would be the term. Nor do I have any particular interest in your day-to-day activities as long as it does not interfere with the well-being of the village as a whole. How you hold yourselves will be largely left up to a government that I will make out of your peers, for I will not be here most of the time. I have a few rules that you will adhere to. One, you are not to spread the curse of lycanthropy without my express permission. You are not to go and attack any people outside of this village without my express permission. And you will not attack me or those standing here, gesturing to Jash, Shiana, and what's your name? Nico? I guess I would have heard that at some point. As I said, eventually, I intend to make this village prosperous. It will be the first of many under my command, and at that point, I will be taking tribute. But, as I said, you will be prosperous at that point. You will no longer be a tribe of looters and pillagers. You will be creators, you will be makers, and you will live well and eat well. Does anyone have any objections to what I've laid out, I suppose?
Roll pumps.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. 16. I rolled a fucking 2. I feel like I'll be getting bonuses for some of it, though.
There's a general murmur of consent. No one really seems to be too outraged. Everybody seems pretty happy with the food they have.
See, that was one of those big bonuses I was figuring would win over a lot of people.
Also, it's Jack Gobble.
Yeah.
Join me on Go Die. I'm not saying it, but you can assume.
But yeah, a 10-foot cube of food is nice. Because by now I feel like it is probably more full.
Food cube.
I don't know how much. Yeah.
Cube.
Oh, also, Aura Sight. Makes my eyes glow and allows me to see alignment auras within 120 feet of me. So I will be using that to check all of my party, first of all, so that I actually know what they are. And I get the auras if they're strong enough to have one as Detect Evil. And then I can make a check to see their strength, and I'll be doing that as well. So, do you have Detect Evil pulled up, or do you want to see it here?
Yes.
Okay. So, goes by if they're a cleric or not, if they're undead or not, a bunch of stuff. But I feel like most of the people mass before me won't have an aura, not because they're not evil, but because they're not high enough level. But I am curious to know general amounts of auras that I do see.
You see a fair few, of varying alignment. Not really. You get to see the lawful chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see much of like the lawful evils. You see a couple of chaotic evils, couple neutral evils, and some goods as well.
More spread out than I expected.
Mostly neutral.
Although, like I said, I'm assuming a lot of that is lack of order due to lack of strength for other people. But I'm also seeing teammates. So, chaotic neutral,
Yeah.
Shiana, which I've never known actually, for sure.
Neutral evil.
Oh. And you don't have an R. That sucks. I will be checking. I can make a knowledge religion check to determine the aura's strength. DC 15 plus. Let's see. Half caster level. I don't know if that's. I assume that would be their caster level. It's saying DC 15 plus spell level or DC 15 plus half caster level for a non-spell effect. For creatures, I would assume it's still like half their hit die. So I'll be making just a handful of those to get a sample of the strength of the ones around me. I'm not expecting to see any moderate ones. Because Feint is level 5 to 10 of a non-cleric. Let's see. 17.
Yeah, you don't detect anything over Feint from the people.
Okay.
Luna's does go moderate.
Yeah. Which also means no clerics, because they get moderate and strong at 2 to 4 and 5 to 10, respectively. Clerics are paladins of an aligned deity. So do I not detect any of those either?
There are no level 5 clerics.
Okay. Well, 2 to 4 would be moderate for clerics of an aligned deity.
You detect one.
Okay. Looking at that person closer. What are they? Who did I see? Not. I don't get anything more from the spell, but like I'm just actually perception looking at them.
It is a neutral alignment, by the way.
Then I don't get it at all. Because neutral doesn't have an aura. It's only good, evil, lawful, and chaotic. Which sucks, because that's exactly who I would be looking for. But yeah, like I would have an overwhelming aura, but instead I have none. Because I'm neutral. I'm a neutral deity.
You get lawful.
Okay. Then there would be a lawful aura, yeah, okay. I thought you meant like true neutral.
No.
Okay.
It's just what was one of the neutral ones. It's a woman, and I don't have my race generator pulled up, so I'm just gonna say it's Asmar.
Oh, nice. Do I see a holy symbol or something or anything?
No. They're also blind.
Oh. I am also going to.
And is being led along by another person.
Okay. I've got to prepare it just now, but I was planning to. I'm also going to do Detect the Faithful, which is, I believe, only a 15-foot range, so I'll have to walk around like after. after giving the speech and getting the general consent, I'm going to be walking around and looking around. It's a 60-foot cone. I can detect worshippers of my deity, mortal worshippers, outside servants, and so on. Amount of information increases as I focus, but with just first round, it's presence or absence of the faithful. So I'm just going to be scanning for anyone who worships my deity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. No worshippers of harassment. I will approach the blind, seemingly powerful person. Actually, I'm going to cast
you said
cut
2
video.
is moderate, like level 2 would still count as moderate?
Yes.